Moving on now, Wednesdays here on the program, we like to put the spotlight on the farm women's group, Common Ground.
Common Ground is a group of farm women who want to be a resource for consumers who want to know more about how their food is grown. So today we hear from Common Ground volunteer Emma Vogt from Napier on why beef producers can be considered among the most sustainable ag producers in the world.
Well, sustainability is a big word in the world of agriculture these days. Joining me is Common Ground volunteer Emma Vogt. Emma, good to see you today.
Good morning, John. Yeah, we're going to learn a little bit more about how the U.S. beef producers are the most sustainable in the whole world. Since the 1960s, beef producers have decreased their carbon emission rates by over 40%, but increased beef production by over 60%. And they've done this in a couple different ways. They've looked at their genetics, they've looked at nutrition, and they've looked at running better cattle on grazing. And they do that by taking land that isn't used and can't be used for anything other than grazing because of the soil or because of how hilly it is. A lot of the Nebraska sandhills is this way. And our top pasture is like this. This grass isn't edible for any humans, and the plants ran on it aren't used for humans. So cattle are able to turn that into a good high protein food. And so when you go to the grocery store, you can know that it's a great product for beef or steak or roast because the beef producers have worked very hard to decrease their carbon emission rate to less than 2% in the whole United States.
Would you be willing to say that beef producers have been doing this for a long time? I mean, this is really nothing new for them as far as being sustainable and putting the environment first and being concerned about the environment. Beef producers have been doing this for a long time.
Yes, beef producers have been doing this for a very long time. And every year they learn how to be a little more efficient and decrease our impact on their environment, all while bringing a better product, whether it be corn, soybeans, or in the beef industry, and using that to our advantage and also to the consumer's advantage, knowing that they're getting a high protein food, steak, hamburger, you name it, all while having the smallest carbon footprint at this given time, and knowing that that producer is working very hard to even make this small emission rate become even smaller.
You're coming back a little bit later with a recipe to share.
Yes, I am. It's a crispy treat. It's something that my kids and my husband love.
And I hear the kids in the background, and I know they love this recipe. So we'll look forward to having that or seeing how it's done in a few minutes.